just reacting to our best cuts. Again, that's from Do Men Still Want to Be Husbands? Ed, I'll let you jump right in. Anything you want to point out that you heard from that cut or anything that stands out to you? Oh, sorry, brother. Let me bring you back live. All right, 1 second. Sorry about that. All right, brother, I got you. You are live on the air right now. Go ahead, brother. Sorry.
Yeah, this is something that my wife and I talk about often. The role that a man plays for a family is so important that those men who don't fully appreciate the role because it wasn't modeled for them or because they're dealing with some issues inside their minds or because they desire more than anything else to prove to everyone else that they are the most masculine, the most desired, the one who can conquer the most women. That is, to me, a shortcoming of an intellect's development. And the problem, though, is that you can't really help people understand how important it is to play that role excellently by condemning how poorly they're doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I am a big proponent of working with men who have decided not to be in the household where their children are being raised and helping them understand why they chose that. All of them would agree that they would want for their children a two-parent household.
Mm-hmm.
But so many of them choose not to give that gift to their children. Now, I know it gets complicated. I do. But at the same time, it's difficult at times to persuasively argue that you love your children more than anything in the world, but not enough to give them a two-parent household. Now, when those types of issues are discussed, they get touchy fast because it's such a prevalent issue in not just the African-American community, but other communities. It hurts our community more because we have a lot of things to get done in order to make this place a little bit better for the future than it is for the past. We have some gaps to close, and it's easier to close those gaps when you have family units working at it.
Mm-hmm.
But when I think of the brothers who make the decision that they're going to have children, but they're not going to raise them with the mothers they have them with, and when brothers make the decision that they're going to have children with multiple women, if I catch them early enough, I try to help them understand themselves. And I have serious, deep conversations with them about why they desire to have sex with so many different women and why they don't desire to focus a lifetime on one. When you explore your own mind and you figure out why you want to have a lot of female partners and a lot of children with different women, you oftentimes will learn the real source of that desire. It's oftentimes stuff that happened to you as a child. It's things that you thought about, things that made you what you felt about as a child. But I can tell you, man, that I haven't met a man yet who told me that he wanted for his children a single mother household. I haven't met one. And we need to start thinking about that in advance more often than not. But again, it's difficult to have this conversation without coming across as if you're condemning the brothers who have a lot of children with a bunch of different women or condemning the women. And I don't want to do that. I just want us to think more about those children. We tell each other that we love them more than anything else. We all agree, almost all of us agree, that we would prefer for them to have a two-parent household, but we don't do the work with ourselves to give that to them. And that, to me, is a big issue in our community. It's going to be a big issue for a while, but we need to keep talking about it, being open about it, being honest and vulnerable about it, and working on it a little bit by little every generation until we get to the point where we have stronger households that are led by two parents instead of one.
Absolutely. The messaging